Hey everyone, welcome back to the How to Trade YouTube channel. Now we've made a lot of videos over the past year, most of which dive deep into trading strategies. Now, one of the biggest questions that I get pretty much every week, or at least every other week, is which strategy should I trade? Well, the truth is this, it really does depend. It depends on you. Your best strategy is gonna come down to your goals, your personality, and how you like to trade. So in this video, we're gonna break it all down, and I'm gonna help you figure out how to choose exactly which strategy fits you. All right, let's do it.
All right, before we dive into the strategies, you've gotta take a quick self-inventory. Now ask yourself these questions. How much time can you commit to trading each day? How much money are you working with? And what level of expertise do you have right now? Now these are your assets, and knowing them is the first step to finding a strategy that works for you, not against you. So with that in mind, let's break down 3 killer strategies that may be the perfect fit for your situation. If you're a trader that has a lot of time but not a lot of money or expertise, then the 5-8-13 EMA strategy could be just exactly what you're looking for. It's a very simple strategy. It works well on compressed time frames such as the 5-minute chart and the 30-minute chart. In the trade execution, simple. All you're looking for is the 5 to cross over the 8 and price to be established above or below all 3 moving averages, and you have your entry. Stop loss points are easy, so are profit targets. So if you're a beginning trader, you don't have much money, but you have a lot of time and you want to learn how to scalp at a high level, the 5-8-13 EMA strategy video is a great place to start. It's on our YouTube channel. Now, if you're a trader with a bit more experience, a bit higher aptitude, and maybe a little bit more money, then the 920 EMA crossover may be for you. Now, you can use the 920 EMA to scalp, but I highly recommend if you want to be a pure scalper, maybe looking at that 5-8-13 instead. Get started there. Now, the 920 is a great for just day trading and swing trading approaches. It requires a bit greater capital outlay because if you want to really get the success of this strategy, you're going to be looking at longer time frames, potentially a 4-hour chart on the Forex, or maybe even a daily chart for stocks. The beauty of it is it takes less time. So if you're a busy professional with a little bit more money and maybe a little higher financial aptitude than a lot of other traders, then the 920 may be for you. This is a great example of the 920 in action. We are using our AI code right here. Our gold bar told us to buy the market here. Tesla stock, once the 9 crossed over the 20, we send them long. And once we understand some of the fundamentals facing a specific asset and maybe that economic calendar, potentially this could be a very good trade. So a little bit higher aptitude, a little bit more money, and maybe a little bit less time to trade, the 920 EMA can be just for you. All right, we've got one more strategy. Maybe it's going to be the one you're looking for. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right, the opening range breakout strategy, the orb, is one of the most popular strategies that we've put out on this YouTube channel. Now, the orb works great, and it's especially designed for those traders that don't like indicators. If you don't like moving averages, don't worry, you don't need to use them. All you need to do is to be able to spot an opening range. So it's a relatively simple strategy. You can use it to scalp, to swing trade, or to pure day trade. You'll notice our Forex orb strategy, that shows you how to use a 4-hour chart after the electronic open to potentially make swing trades. It's a fantastic way to approach the Forex market. And then our opening range, our orb for equities, for US equities, right after that Wall Street open, you can build tight opening range breakouts on anything from a 5-minute chart to a 30-minute chart and have a great chance of getting in on significant moves during that US session. So it can be a very cost-effective strategy depending on the time frame you use and the leverage. You can also get into some big gains, especially if you get into hyperactive markets like we've been seeing lately in the US equities indices. The only big drawback to the orb is flat markets. Flat markets equal trouble. Once the market flattens out and doesn't want to move anywhere, then you'll find the opening range breakout to be very problematic to trade. But you should be able to understand what a flat market is and how that's developing in a relatively short period of time. So the opening range breakout is sort of a jack of all trades strategy. You can use it to trade almost anything. You just got to know when and how to trade it. And we put it in these 2 videos for you right there. So that's the orb. Is the orb for you, or are you a crossover trader? There are no right or wrong answers. The best thing that you can do for yourself is pick a strategy that you understand and that you want to trade. If you do that, you're going to be in a position to succeed.
Remember, your best strategy is the one that fits your assets. Find a strategy that complements your time, your money, and your aptitude. When you do that, you can trade without conflict. And that is the real key to trading profitably over the long run. All right, are you still feeling stuck? Don't worry. Just drop a comment below or head over to howtotrade.com and send me a private message. I'll do my best to point you in the right direction. All right, that's a wrap. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.